And we got a G on the menu today. OG Cartoon Fire Tray. I was scrolling through YouTube, stumbled across cartoon with a Bible, and his title read, I Choose to Believe. Not sure what my title would read because I'm not quite sure what his angle was. A lot of thoughts went through my mind when I saw this. I'm quite familiar with cartoons content, and I can't say I ever can recall him sharing any type of biblical or spiritual story. Not that I have heard all of his content, of course, but I'm pretty familiar with the nature of his content, and he's not Bible thumping. So my first thought was like, man, is he trolling? I said, nah, this dude is too old, too mature, too serious to be trolling. He already has the discipline to not even use profanity. So I was intrigued. I know quite a bit about the Bible, and I know the Bible states that if those that are calling or chosen fail to do so, that even the rocks will cry out and deliver the message. So, hey, with no further ado, let's see what OG Cartoon Fire Tray and the Holy Book has been up to.
With Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Loc. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
We not live, but Empress Radio is. And she says that David has finally been arrested for the body of the young 14-year-old girl, bless her soul, way back in September last year's breaking news. So we just finna go catch up and see what they talking about. Oh, my mama. No need to even put no extras on it.
Hey everyone. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the singer David being arrested finally. So you guys know it's been a lot of controversy around this case after Celeste Rivas, well, she's 16 at the time, was found in his Tesla. And he was on tour and stuff. So anyways, let's get into the article here. Singer David arrested for the murder of Celeste Rivas Hernandez after body found in Tesla. The singer is being held without bail, Los Angeles police announced on Thursday. Platinum-selling artist David has been arrested on suspicion of murder after police in Los Angeles found the severely decomposed body of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez in the trunk of his impounded Tesla on September 8, 2025. Detectives from the Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division have arrested David Burke, a 21-year-old resident of Los Angeles, for the murder of Celeste Rivas. Burke is being held without bail, police said in a social media post on Thursday, April 16th. The case will be presented to the district attorney's office on Monday for filing consideration. The development comes after authorities kept a tight lid on the investigation for months and even got a court order barring the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner from releasing Rivas' autopsy findings. The ME office vocally opposed the security holding, saying it precluded the agency from serving our community with full transparency. The 20-year-old musician born David Anthony Burke was out of state on a national tour when his dented 2023 Tesla Model Y was towed from the affluent Bird Streets neighborhood of Hollywood Hills on September 5th, 2025. The tow yard called police saying the impounded vehicle was emanating a foul odor and attracting flies, according to a search warrant affidavit obtained by Rolling Stone. When investigators opened the trunk, they found the remains of Celeste Rivas in a black garbage bag. Rivas, 15, was later identified by friends and family as being a missing teen from Lake Elsinore, a city about 75 miles southeast of Los Angeles. So according to online flyers, her family had reported her missing in February 2024 and again 2 months later in April 2024. The body was so severely decomposed that the LA County ME's office could not distinguish eye color and listed the victim's weight as 71 pounds. She appeared to have been deceased inside the vehicle for an extended period of time before being found. The cause of teen's death was listed as deferred at the time. Celise's mother reportedly told TMZ that her daughter had been dating someone named David before her death. Photos shared online by people who follow Burke's career appear to show him with a girl who looks remarkably like Celeste. Burke's lawyer did not respond to multiple requests to comment. In another twist, Celeste had a tattoo on her right finger. The ME said. Burke with this, he has the same tattoo.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how it took him so long to book this dude.
So the Reeves family declined to speak with reporters, but a friend said it's so sad. She was so beautiful. Sources in the neighborhood where the Tesla was last parked told Rolling Stone the vehicle was spotted in various places over the past few months. It moved around. It was chilling. When the body was discovered, a law enforcement source confirmed Tesla was registered to Burke's address. So it goes on to say, though Burke seemed unfazed leading up to the victim's identification, the fashion companies Crocs and Hollister pulled back on a campaign that featured the musician modeling a collaboration between the popular brands. We are aware of this developing story. With respect to the current situation, we have removed campaign content featuring David while the investigation continues. So it just goes on to talk about him and his album. But yeah, so that is the situation. So as you guys can see here, there's multiple articles that just came out 7 minutes ago, 22 minutes ago, with David being finally arrested. Because I remember hearing about his friend being arrested, and people were saying it might have been the friend, and the friend was like, "Oh no, I have evidence proving otherwise." So he cleared his name real quick, you know. So singer David has been arrested in connection with the murder of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. LAP announced on social media that the 21-year-old singer has been arrested and is being held without bail. Back in 2025, Riva's body was found inside the trunk of an abandoned Tesla that was registered under the singer's name. So the police department announced that here you see detectives from Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division have arrested David Burke, a 21-year-old resident of Los Angeles, for the murder of Celeste Rivas. Burke is being held without bail. So this just happened. So there's probably not even any articles, not articles, but like YouTube videos. I could look, but I doubt it. My dog is so hyper right now. She's just standing right there panting. Like, what do you want? Okay. But yeah, I doubt that there's any, but let's see. D4vd. Hopefully I spelled it right. That's fine. Hold on.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base44.
Breaking news right here at 5:30. You might recognize this picture. That's singer David. The LAPD just announced that they have arrested him for the murder of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. The 21-year-old singer, whose real name is David Burke, has been at the center of the investigation since her body was found in a Tesla last September. Police say David's being held without bail. The case will be presented to the district attorney's office on Monday for filing consideration. We will be following this breaking news and have updates throughout the night. That's been a big story we've been following.
Major breaking news now. Detectives from the Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division have arrested singer David Burke for the murder of Celeste Rivas. Burke is being held without bail. The case will be presented to the DA's office on Monday for filing consideration. You may remember, and we've been reporting, Rivas's body was found in the trunk of David's car in September of last year. She was only 14 years old. Again, this breaking news just into our newsroom. We're working to get more information, and we'll continue to follow this story.
That is a tragic detail. 14 years old. Oh, baby, oh, baby.
We do want to go ahead and bring in now ABC's Alex Stone on the phone to speak more about this case. Alex, you've been following this from the very beginning. What can you tell us as far as this breaking information goes this afternoon?
Well, Mark and Michelle, yeah, sources are telling us that this is based off of evidence that the LAPD was able to gather and put together and now is going to be presenting to the LA County DA for a filing decision on Monday. This was not from any kind of indictment. We know that the case had gone to a grand jury. It was expected that there might be an indictment coming sometime soon. We were thinking in the last couple of months or in the next few weeks. This was not from that. We are told that this is evidence that they have been compiling going back to when her body was found last September, that now they have reached a point where they believe they have probable cause, and it's gone to the DA.
All right. And so a lot of people wondering, you know, this so many things seem to point to him. Why did it take them this long to make the arrest? We know they're pretty methodical about how they do things, but.
Yeah, it's a good question. One of the things that they were waiting on, Mark, was the cause of death. And there was difficulty reaching that cause of death, not to get too graphic, but her body was in multiple parts. It was in, we know from court documents, 2 different body bags in the front trunk of that Tesla when her body was found. So it was difficult for the medical examiner to determine the cause of death. So they had to prove or be able to show to the DA that she was murdered, that it wasn't something else where, let's say that she overdosed and then somebody freaked out and put her body in that trunk. They have to be able to prove that it was murder. They now believe that they can do that.
All right.
Yeah, we also know, David, as many entertainers do, had an entourage of people around him at times. I know some other individuals have been considered as drivers of this vehicle or either around. Any information on possibly how this could impact other people that David was around that also may have been around Celeste Rivas?
Michelle, we don't know yet. And if there are any other arrests that are going to be coming in this case. We know that there were a number of witnesses who came and testified in front of the grand jury. Again, that this was not an indictment, that this is probable cause that the LAPD put together and moved forward on. But during the grand jury proceedings, which are secret as they're ongoing, that there were a number of other people who came forward, those who are close to.
I think that's a good spot to rest right there on the picture where her, matter of fact, let her go big for a minute. Rest in peace to Celeste Rivas. The boy David finally got arrested, man. That's breaking news. I just wanted to tap in with it. I was going to start a session to make some videos, some pre-record videos, but I'm going to start it with this one. I'm going to get it now and get to it, man. That's crazy. Almost took them a whole year since last September.
Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. Leave it on. Serious though.
Watch, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grape Street Rock, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie?
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
And that hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.